Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to go ahead and start a brand new series. This is actually going to be the Teen Runaway Challenge. Now on my poll, I did have a poll, yes I did. I asked you guys, what would you like to see? What do you like on my channel? This was definitely hot in second. Now, excuse me, I ate a cookie and it's a little crusty. Now, I do understand that The Bachelorette was number one, and don't worry for all of those who are like, damn, does this mean you're not going to do The Bachelorette? No, actually, it does mean I'm going to do The Bachelorette. I will be doing The Bachelorette in a hot second. I just kind of want to get everything together. I have a lot going on in my life, and really, honestly, to be really truthful with you, I've never done the Teen Runaway Challenge before, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to give this a try. It's not going to be a particularly long challenge or anything like that, but it'll be something kind of different and a little bit fun. Because honestly, if you don't know, one of my favorite things to do in The Sims is rough it, and what better way to do it than being a teen runaway? So this is Millie Peirceson. She is obviously our runaway. Now you may be wondering, well, why in the world would anyone really want to even run away? Well, trust me, like you and like many people who may have thought about running away, you have your reasons. She has hers. Now she actually grew up in a very, 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 very wealthy household. In fact, she literally has been used to having everything handed to her on a silver spoon. But that came with a little push and shove, I must say. Like, as much as her parents gave, they definitely took away so much more. Her parents are Mrs. Lillith Peirceson, and then we have a Bradford Peirceson. Now, I guess you could say they're both very successful. They are multi-millionaires. They live in Newcrest. They have a lot of freaking money, fedias, dinero, whatever. And they are just so freaking strict on Millie. Well, I guess Brad, her dad, isn't as strict. He was kind of like, the soft blanket. He definitely was the one she would go to when her mom was kind of giving her a hard time or whatever the situation is. But you could definitely say that her mother is what drove her to do this, drove her away. Millie is their only child, and they had like this perfect, I guess you could say perfect portrait or picture painted of her, of who she would become, and they expected so much of her in her young, 16 years of life, and she just couldn't freaking handle it anymore. She couldn't. Nothing in the world was worth staying. Her mother was driving her mad. They would yell all the time. They would scream. And eventually one day her mom was like, you know what, Millie, you are going to go to boarding school. And there was no way in hell she was going to go to boarding school. So Millie, one night when her parents were sleeping, packed her crap and ran away to Willow Creek, and basically is starting her life here. She doesn't have much. She has no money. That's part of the challenge. So she's going to be seriously foraging for everything that she's going to need to survive. She's a little sad right now, and that's because we had to kill somebody to make her solo dolo. But anyways, that'll go away in a couple hours. So she's kind of sad because she had to do something she technically really didn't want to do. And there's Grim just casually floating on by. She didn't want to leave her family, but she just couldn't be the daughter that they wanted her to be. So let me tell you a little bit about Millie's traits. She's a good girl. She's a good sim. She's a collector. She loves to collect things. She loves to scavenge and find things. Ever since she was a little girl, she would, go look for rocks and spend hours looking for, yes, that is technically her dad, but we didn't see it. She would spend hours searching for the perfect stone, and, she would always, look for feathers and things like that, seashells along the shore. She has always been one of those little girls who's been absolutely inquisitive over everything. So she also likes to be alone. She's a little bit of a loner. She doesn't like to be around everybody. She isn't one of those girls who likes to be the center of attention or constantly, gawked at or any of that mess. She really just likes to be by herself. So even though she may look extremely sad right now, she likes this, I guess. Maybe she'll find love in it. So so part of the challenge is we can't talk to adults. We aren't allowed to associate ourselves with any adults or anything at all. And what else can't we do? We can't have any shelter or shower at anyone's house, eat in anyone's house. I'll have all the rules and stuff down below. And literally everything that we have, we have to buy. And scrounge for or whatever. So I'm actually just going to go check my thingamajiggers here, my game options. I'm going to set her life to, let me see, just normal. We're going to have her do this normal life, whatever the situation is. I'm not going to make it super long. So technically, this would be about, 13 parts or so. It's not going to be a long challenge, like I said, but it's going to be a fun one. So she's already got some stuff. What we're doing today is we're foraging. This is her first day ever being by herself and learning how to kind of live off the land, essentially. So what we're doing is just kind of searching and looking for frogs. I actually built New Crest up. There's a whole bunch of cool new lots and stuff that we can discover and find things. So right now, Millie, like I said, she doesn't have much, but she's trying to, we can buy a bed. We are allowed to actually buy a bed. And one of the things I downloaded, which I'm going to show you guys really quick, is it's kind of definitely reminiscent of started at the bottom, now we're here. It's in, I think, I want to say outdoor stuff, maybe, possibly. I could be. Okay, it is, where'd it go? It is this little box right here, and it's $23, and it's a cardboard box shelter. Honestly, I thought that was pretty fitting for this challenge, especially because she is technically a runaway. So she wants to become playful. She's kind of tired of being sad and depressed. And like I said, this is her first day. You know, last night she slept on the benches of this park here. And this land actually used to be owned by their parents. Now, they don't come here anymore or anything like that. It's totally, it's old news. They wouldn't even think twice, you know. They're the kind of parents that never went to anything important in Millie's life. They're not going to ever put two and two together and be like, oh yeah, she's at our old land, you know, that we used to own. They used to actually have a small little house here, and it recently got bulldozed, plowed down. And honestly, even though it's like the most obvious spot that she would be at, it's not that obvious to them. And not to mention Willow Creek is hours away from Newcrest. So this is a land that nobody really comes to anymore and isn't really owned by anybody. It's kind of just like public, kind of almost say public domain property. It's, I don't know how to say it. It's like one of those lands that just kind of exists, I guess. It's empty lot. There we go, empty lot. And so she's just going to kind of live off of this land for a while. And hopefully one day when she has money, she can buy the deed to the land and be able to kind of build onto it, you know? So let's see what we've got so far. I know when you travel and you're supposed to deduct 10 simoleons every single time. I'm not going to do that because there's no taxi cabs, so I'm going to assume she's walking everywhere. If we were in The Sims 3, then yes, I definitely would do that. Okay, so we have $140, and then this is like her homework and stuff. We're not actually allowed to go to school or anything, and we found a My Sims trophy, which is worth $73. So right now we actually have $215, which may not seem like a lot of money to you, but it definitely is a lot to Millie, just for scavenging around and just kind of existing. So what does she need to do in her life? She wants a little fun. One of the things Millie loves to do is she loves to read. So what I was thinking is we could go head out over to the library, or maybe go to the pool for a while and that kind of thing, and just kind of hang out and have a good time. Try to get our mind off of basically our newfound existence, which is being homeless and a teen runaway. I'm actually really excited to start this challenge and see what it's all about. And if you guys have any tips and tricks and how you play the challenge, or just anything like that you would want Millie to see or go through, or what do you project her future will be, you can let me know in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And we're going to go head over to the pool really quick. This pool I downloaded. And, oh my God, am I seeing things right now? Or am I seeing things right now? This guy, he is so cute. Is this Eric? I never noticed this detail on the back. Like, I'm going to say it, and I don't mean it in a mean way, but I have never noticed. I don't want to say it because it's going to, but it is what it is. Like, the extra meat rolls there. I mean, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying I never noticed that on, like, Thicker Sims, ever. I don't know. Is it me? Like, I mean, is it me or is it me? Like, have you ever seen such detail? Does he have, like, a custom skin on? No, I actually really love the detail. I think it's cool. Anyways, here we are at the Newcrest pool, and this is actually an infinity pool, which is really, really nice. So there's some things that we can do here. We could also cook and stuff. So I'm actually going to have Millie go ahead and swim around. She She could actually call the sadness hotline and make herself feel just a little bit better about her life. Nope, we can't talk to him, dude. So I don't like that fact that people are doing kind of what they want to do. Maybe we should turn anatomy or anonymity or whatever the hell it's called off. Let's go check it out in game options really quick and do that so we don't have this. Basically, adjusts the level of free will. When off, Sims will only react and preserve their own lives. Okay, so we're going to do that just so, for now, she doesn't end up talking to anybody. All right, so I think we need some fun in our lives. Oh, we're going to go rummaging through the dumpster. Maybe we'll find something good in here to, like, take home. I really want to buy her that little shelter thingy, so we're going to do that. We were actually able to buy the bed with the money that we had, and then just kind of cancel out the rest of the funds that we had. But to be honest with you, to be 100% honest with you, actually, not even just honest, but 100%, I actually kind of want to make it a little harder on her. So we're going to just basically have her earn all of her money herself, so she's going to have to get her own bed. And right now, she's kind of kicking around trash, nothing else to do. I don't know if that actually made it fun, but she rummaged through the... through the trash bin here, and we actually found a nice little sweet part that's worth 10 simoleons. Hell yeah. Let's go have her swim. I was going to have her call the sadness hotline for a little while, but we're not going to even trip out about it. We're not going to worry about any of that. So she's just going to have fun and swim here, swim there. I wish she could swim laps. Like, what in the world? Swim around sadly. This I do like about The Sims 4, though. You can just have your Sims kind of do their thing, and, like, they don't, you know what I mean? Before, you'd have to actually manually make them do, like, each location. Oh, swim here, swim there. Like, really? No thanks. All right, so let's continue to go and search for some stuff. What I really want to do, Millie is such a girly girl sometimes, though. She wants new clothes. She doesn't want to look homeless. So we wanted to go to the boutique and actually purchase some new digs, some new clothing, but I don't think she can really afford that right now. What I'm going to do is just kind of continue to, like, search for some stuff, foraging a little bit, and definitely, I think I said view and not necessarily harvest. Is there anything to harvest here, though? No, there's not. We can go and look through all these garbage cans. Maybe we'll find something good. Hey, if it's $10, it's $10. Millie doesn't care. Not one bit. Oh my God, I feel so bad for her. Her mother is crazy though, you guys. Like, seriously, if you met that witch, you too would be running away. She's an evil little one. But their house though, their house is absolutely phenomenal. It is so beautiful. I kind of want her to meet some new, oh my God, okay. Well, she definitely is craving a nice meal. So we're going to have her make some sausage and peppers for herself. She's seriously craving some good food. We definitely have to use the restroom, and we need to eat. So I don't know where there's a bathroom location. I think over here at the pool we could probably go over and, you know, at least clean up a little bit. But for now, we're going to make some sausage and peppers because that is actually something her dad used to make her all the time when she was a little girl. And it's honestly so delicious. So although she's, you know, spending some money to, I guess, make them, it's totally worth it. Money well spent because they're delicious. And they're almost like a comfort food for Millie, you know? Even though she's so sad and heartbroken right now, she'll be okay. She's a very strong girl. If you were wondering her nationality, she is half Japanese and half white. And she has beautiful red hair, and you can see so much of her father in her. Literally, though, Millie was her dad's pride and joy, and he doesn't hate Lillith. He just, how do you say? He resents her a little bit for pushing their daughter away. And, you know, even though Lilith's the kind of woman, and I think you guys are already painting a pretty picture of Lillith, even though Lilith is the kind of woman who will never admit, and I mean this, never admit she was wrong, and it's all Millie, you know, Millie just being a rebellious teen. She'll come back, Bradford, she'll come back. But that's not really how it is. You know, she inside at night drinks herself to sleep every single night, and that is obviously putting such a strain on their relationship. You know, Bradford wants a freaking divorce. He doesn't want to be with somebody who's bitter all the time and you know, just kind of is almost, I wouldn't say cynical, but she's just such a freaking snatch. Like, to put it lightly in the words that we all understand, she's a snatch basket, okay? And Bradford ain't about that life. He want to be with somebody who makes him happy and smiles and just, I don't know. But Millie's really got to pee, you guys, so we're going to run her over here really quick just to take a leak. Whew. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So good. So good. I feel good. I'm just kidding. I swear to God. I feel good. Alright, so let's go have her brush her dientes. Because those dientes, they be trifling. They be stinky. They smell like some freaking truffle oil right there. All right. I think that's it. We need to get home. She's feeling really good though. Oh, and she's like all of a sudden exhausted. Alrighty. Righty tighty. We're gonna have her go home now. Or to the lot, I guess. It's not really home. We're gonna go and purchase that boxeroni. Or her shelter. Her homeless box. I'm so excited. I actually downloaded that. I'm not sure where I picked that up, actually. I'd have to, I don't know. It's on my Twitter if you guys are familiar with Twitter. It's on my Twitter, so if you guys want to check that out, my link's down below. It's on one of my tweets. I retweeted it, actually, if you guys want to get the box. I don't know why you would want the box, but I saw it and I was like, yes, this is so perfect for the Teen Runaway Challenge. Like, it makes sense, you know? Like, she was just looking through garbage, and now she found a box. Yay. So we're gonna use this box, and we're gonna, like, put it. I don't know where to put it. Like, maybe over here somewhere. And I kind of want to get her a light or something. And this camping supplies, too, are really good because we can use those, too, as, you know, shelters and things like that, just temporarily, which is really cool. I'm glad I waited to do this now because we have so much more things that we can use and incorporate because we have these different packs and expansions. Like, eventually, I would love to get her, like, you know, a fire pit and stuff like that. And then the easy camper tent instead of this freaking hellhole. So I'm going to get this cooler because I feel like this cooler would be really, really, really essential to keeping, I don't know if we can actually put foods in it, but just having something to, like, have on the property to snack on and use. That would be really awesome. So I'm going to try to sell some of these things so we can purchase a light because, girl, we need it. It's kind of dark and scary here. So I'm going to have her do her homework. I mean, for what? She's got nothing else. You know, I would really like to maybe get her some books. Like, if we could go and put a bookstore in, get her some books and things of that sort so she can read. And what am I doing? Let's just take a minute to observe. What the freaking hell am I doing? But yeah, I would like to be able to get her like some books and stuff to read and just kind of, you know, make her smart, make her do something. So right now I'm going to actually see if I can put this in the cooler. That kind of sucks. Have a quick meal. I mean, we can grab some stuff and we can even sit on it. Oh, I was like, oh my God, it worked. When does this spoil? Man, okay, 6 hours. It might be good till the morning, but I don't know, you guys. So the things that you could do in this little box is you could actually sit on it and spin. No, I'm just kidding. You just can sit on it, and what else can you do? Which is weird because it, like, cuts into her body. Or you can nap, which is honestly the only thing that we can really do right now. I don't know how the napping thing's going to work, but it seems to be working pretty good. So even though this part wasn't extremely, extremely, extremely long, I don't know. Should I wrap it up right here? Or should we keep going till the manana? I don't know. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. And, yeah, screw it. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys. Good morning. I promise you Millie did not fart in her cardboard box. She is, you know, stinky. She be stinking up a funk. She hasn't taken a shower in a few days. It's getting a little crazy right now, so we're going to have her go ahead and wake up. I hope her food is still good. It is spoiled, unfortunately. That sucks so bad. I'm trying to get this out of her inventory, though. I'm going to go over here. So one glitch about that box is, like, she kind of got stuck. But anyways, I'm going to have her grab, like, some granola or whatever, and we have to cancel school, which is kind of scary. I don't really want to cancel school, but we have to. Like, we can't go, I guess, is from what I understand. And it looks like her daddy is, like, looking for her because I feel like he's always around, right? Is that Bradford? I feel like he is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Little does he know his daughter's here. We're just going to pretend she's freaking invisible and nobody sees her. All right, so now that she's got some of that food, she feels so much better. We're going to go ahead and try to, like, throw this away wherever we can. I don't know exactly where we can toss this, but thank God we live really close to this park so that, you know, we have an, like, good... Whoop, no. I already failed the challenge. She's trying to go to school. Okay, skipping school could result in bad grades. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to skip school. I don't know what happens, but, you know, whatever. So the first thing we're going to do is probably go have her, like, harvest some stuff. There's a whole bunch of cool little things that are just lingering around that we can pick up and sell. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a nice little shelter here quite soon. And, you know, even if we don't want to, like, I guess, you know, make stuff, we could always harvest other people's, or not harvest, but eat other people's food that people make, so we could save money that way. I do need to think of other ways I can save money. You know, making sausage and peppers is probably not the most, you know, financial sound choice to make every single time, but I really, really, really wanted them. So we're allowed to talk to teens and children, and that is it. We do need a little social in our life, but it seems like everybody's at school right now, so that's probably not going to happen. And I think the principal's calling, but I'm not sure. She actually wants to brew a herbal remedy. So I'm trying to think of where we can go to take a shower. I think there's a couple different places that we could actually go to. I want to travel, but I can't use the phone. So how the hell do you travel without using the phone? I don't know. You're not supposed to use electronics, but I'm just going to use the electronics. Oh my God. No. I didn't want to answer it. Oh my gosh. This is such a hard challenge. How the hell do you silence the phone? Okay. I'm actually going to silence the phone. Okay. I know, guys. I'm failing already. I'm failing already. Failing already. Failing already. Who the hell is this guy with the freaking kitty ears? Whatever's. You know what I mean. We're gonna, even though this is a challenge, we're still gonna go for it the best of our abilities. We'll be fine. Like, I'm already failing it, but that's okay. It's fun nonetheless, you know? Alright. I'm trying to think, where can I shower? Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So we're probably gonna take our little butt to the gym, and I silenced the phone finally. So I don't know if that means I can travel. I'm still gonna travel. I don't care. I mean, she has a freaking phone. Like, whatever. We're still obviously on, I don't know what we're doing anymore, but whatever. Oh my God, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay, I'm going to have her head over to the gym. Now, I know there's one in Newcrest, which is kind of far, but it's going to be a long trek. We're going to go head over to this gym and scrub our pits, take a shower, and probably scrummage a little bit more. But actually, before we do that, I'm going to end this part right here because it is time. So I hope you all enjoyed the very first part of the Runaway Teen Challenge. Now, obviously, with every LP, it starts off a little bit slow, but once we get into the groove of things, it should all pick up quite nice. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, or yeah, hope you all enjoyed this part. Let me know what you guys think about our beloved Millie in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this challenge where the sun doesn't shine. And, of course, don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Brody. Hopefully, he will take care of my mom the best that he possibly can. And I don't really know him that well to, like, give him hugs and stuff like that. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and be funny and tell him a quick little knock-knock joke or whatever the situation is. Matilda, I'm going to come over here and also say goodbye to her and let her know that it's going to be a while till I'm going to be seeing her. So I'm going to actually go ahead and say goodbye to her as well. Okay, who else do we need to say goodbye to? Where is my... Oh, she's taking a bath. She's, like, so freaking stressed out right now. Where is...